Hey everybody, welcome back to this YouTube channel, guys. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Please remember to like this video and watch this video to the end. It might help you, whether you're a freelance videographer, whether you're a freelance photographer. Now, primarily I am a freelance photographer, and in this video I want to talk about my journey into photographer and as a photographer, so that I can give you an insight into my experiences. Perhaps you have had the very same experiences. Perhaps this is something yet to experience. Perhaps on one level or another, this is a video that will be relatable to you and that will actually make sense. I started photography in the year 2010. Now, when I started photography, the idea was not to become a professional photographer, was not to become a paid photographer. I just wanted to buy a small cam, and the camera I bought at the time was a Samsung ES15. It was a small, compact camera without interchangeable lenses. Basically, just a basic digital camera that any child can actually carry to a school trip. And that was the camera I started with. I just enjoyed taking pictures, and I thought it was cheaper, and I need to be able to, not have to hire any camera, but be able just to take nice, clean, clear photos and print them wherever, I go. And it was exciting to capture all those memories, because every journey that I went on, I captured. Every time I went outside the country, I captured that. When I went to my rural home out in the rural areas, I captured that. And for me, that was just beautiful. But I didn't know that I was cultivating an interest in photography by doing that. So 2010, as I said, is the year when I started. But it developed until people started calling me with that mini little camera, which wasn't even a professional camera, asking me to cover this and cover that. It was really at small functions, nothing to write home about, but just the fact that someone was offering something to pay me got me thinking that, okay, so this actually has some form of potential to it. And that's just how I thought of it. It grew to such an extent that I realized, no, you know what, I want to do photography professionally. And having decided I wanted to do photography professional, I got myself my first DSLR camera, and I was going about at events shooting. My first events, oh, excuse me, I was burping. My first events were obviously, free of charge. I didn't charge, but I started building up a portfolio and building up a name, and people started to know me, people started to engage me, people started to hire me every now and then, every here and there. And I started, using the money that I was getting from those events to buy more and more equipment. I started traveling. I started relating with a whole lot of other photographers, so I understood things I didn't understand, things on the technical side, things on the business side. And I think that's how I grew as an artist in photography. That's how I grew as a photographer. And I continue to grow, but my point is, there are different ways in which we enter into the things we want to do and into the things we love. Some people are like me. They dropped into photography by simply colossal accident. Some people actually went to photography school. But at the end of the day, I think passion is what counts the most, because passion is the one thing that's going to keep driving you time and time and time and time again. Passion is important. It's of paramount importance, and I had that passion to sustain me. Even when photography wasn't happening, even when the clients were not sustainable, even when my name was not known, but the passion that I had kept sustaining me. The eagerness to keep learning and learning more, the eagerness to keep buying equipment until you find yourself with more and more equipment, and you think, Why wouldn't I look for customers? Why wouldn't I do this at a professional level when I have everything it takes, and when I've been grooming my skill from 2010? And remember that this year, at the time of recording this video, this is December 2020, right? So I wasn't a professional photographer when I started in 2010. My pictures were bad. I didn't use any photo editing software like Adobe Camera Raw, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Lightroom, Capture One. All those I did not use. All I knew is I needed to, put myself in a nice position, shoot, understand basic concepts of light, even though I didn't know the terms involved in light. That is exactly how I operated. And so, in the light of that being basic, it was only up until 2015 I was like, damn, I'm going professional. And I went in on a more professional level, having gained 5 years experience. Until today, being December 2020, I've gained a lot of experience within the field of photography. I've understood a lot, and I've reached a point whereby I think, with all this knowledge that I have gained, what am I going to do with it? And I thought, would it not be good to teach other people photography? Would it not be good to share my story in photography so that other photographers actually know exactly what this journey of photography is really like for other photographers, in case they actually encounter the same thing along the way? Really, photography is an interesting journey, and a lot of people go into it wanting to make quick money. Now, I'm not saying you can't go into it and make quick money. Maybe you have the formula, but I think you need to build yourself up and build your credit up. In photography, there are so many different types of photographers. Maybe not in the type to say this one photographs this and this one photographs this, but when I'm looking at type in this case, basically there are those who aren't really producing the best quality, but they have focused on the business side, and they actually seem to be getting clients. And it puzzles a lot of photographers who are so much into the purity of photography, such that they don't focus on the business side, and then they wonder why a lot of people are following those who are more into the business side and don't offer quality, yet they offer quality and the business is not moving. So I since learned that there is just so much to photography, there is so much to absorb, and I came to the point of realizing that on my own I cannot know everything in photography. I realized that I needed a mentor. I realized that I needed people to help me in so many aspects. I needed assistance. I needed to go into Google and research things. I needed to go onto YouTube and look for videos that would help me. Like I'm trying to help you in this video, improve your game and understand how my game, the stages that my game underwent. And so till today, I'm still, learning more and more in photography. I'm still exploring more. It still fascinates me more. It never gets old. This is why till today I'm still there, talking about this thing. It's something that's deeply seated within me, and something that will not run out. And in our photography, career, sometimes we decide to focus on other businesses on the side, so that we make sure we support, our core passion and business, which is photography. But at the end of the day, anyone who's starting their journey in photography, I think it's great that you have passion for it if you're going to go into it, so that you never run out of that energy. Whatever happens, you need that energy so that it sustains you throughout your career. And as I'm going to be making more videos, another part of this video, I'm really going to explain how I've moved from one stage to the other, how I view things, what I've learned, the milestones the milestones that I've gone through, and I'll be sharing this with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And guys, if you like this video, please don't hesitate, click that thumbs up button, which is the like button. Click to subscribe to this channel so that you can get more and more videos like this in the future. And guys, remember to share this video. Click the share button and share this video to your family and friends, and share this video to someone interested in photography, studying photography, or struggling in photography. And if you want to say something, you want us to make another video saying something particular so that we help you, please write it down on the comment section down below. Guys, thank you so much and have a great day. Ciao.